Hello to Blab and YouTube. Welcome to our NFL Week 5 preview where we discuss everything that's coming up this weekend in the world of the NFL Football League. And let's get going. Week 5 preview. I'm just waiting for my co-host Rory to jump in before we get going. Everybody who's coming in right now, if you may be coming in, blab.im on YouTube. For the YouTube audience, blab.im, it's a four-way conversation platform where you can talk sports and other hot topics just like we're doing now with me, yours truly, Jamie Sideline Podcast, and host of Jamie Sideline Podcast, James Messner. So let's get going. Let me notify my followers here, and we'll start with our coverage. Let me just pull up NFL.com here. Okay, got it. Also, let me DM Ward here. We are on live. Alright, now that I DM both of my co-hosts, hopefully they will jump in and we can get this thing officially on the ball here. Hey. So let's get this thing officially going here. Laura's about to jump in. Hello and welcome.
Hi.
Okay, so now are we gonna wait for John or are we gonna just keep
we're
going?
gonna wait.
Okay, cool. Alright, John, go ahead and jump in. I'll make both of you co-hosts so that we can get this ball officially rolling. Let me go to your profile real quick. You've been made co-host. John's been made co-host. Remember, guys, if you want to get your opinions heard in chat, please go ahead and jump into the open seat. If you also want to get your opinions heard, you can type the number that corresponds with the team. So let's say we are covering the Chargers-Steelers game.
Yep.
And I picked Chargers 1.
Yeah, go ahead. John needs.
And I picked Chargers 1, Steelers 2. You can type 2 and by how many points. And you'll get your voice heard on the show. Because unlike other shows, your opinion matters. So let's get John in here if he's ready. Is John trying to get on?
He said he needs a minute.
Alright, well then let's get going with the coverage of all the games. Remember, you want
I'm
to
just
get
here
your
for
opinions
comic
heard
relief.
if you want to get your opinions heard in the chat, feel free to by typing the number corresponding. First game we're gonna get to is the Bears Chiefs. For everyone in the chat, Bears are 1, Chiefs are 2. Hey John, you're getting iPhone 6 alert, which means your voice is sounding like a robot there. You might have to just be in the chat today.
No, don't leave me alone. You sound like a robot. You sound like
you sound like a crackly robot.
Headset?
Oh, if you have headphones, wait, John. Is he already gone? Did he already leave? Oh, John, if you have the headphones in, you can plug those in and it'll help. Alright, let's get to the Bears Chiefs. Remember, in chat, Bears are 2, Chiefs are 1. I might have just switched my numbers around, but that's okay. Bears 2, Chiefs 1. Who's gonna win by how many points? Hey, people, how you doing? Walter, if you want to jump in the seat as well, feel free. Get your opinions heard. We're talking about NFL Week 5, and the first game we're covering is Chiefs and Bears. Bears are the struggling team of the two, so I think Bears are going to lose by at least 10 points. Bears are the struggling team of the two, but the Chiefs are also struggling. John, if you're still in chat, feel free to comment. If you're gone, then I'm sorry.
Okay.
Alright, so Chiefs are 1, Bears are 2.
I'm a Packer fan, so it's the Chiefs. I'm rooting for the Chiefs.
Alright, Chiefs by how many points?
By 12.
Chiefs by 7, John says. And Lori says Chiefs by 12. I say Chiefs by 10. Alright, that was quick. So it's unanimous. The Chiefs are going to win. We all say it, so it's going to happen.
Yeah, and the Bears won last week.
Seahawks and Bengals. I'm actually going for the Seahawks because Bengals are a division team, and I don't want the Bengals to win because that means they're ahead of us in our division. So I'm not doing it. Seahawks are going to win by at least 5 points. It's going to be a close game, but 5 points. Oh, by the way, Seahawks 1, Chiefs 2. Type in 2 or 1 in the chat. And by how many points?
Seahawks by 3 in overtime. Is what, John?
Seahawks by 3 in OT. Well, that sounds reasonable. Scott, jump in. Since Scott Alright.
Okay, wait, I didn't go.
Oh.
I'm going to go Bengals.
By how many?
5.
5. Okay, cool. Alright, next game, let's get on to it. And next game would be here. Next game we're going to talk about. Ooh, John's going to love this one. Redskins and Falcons. I know I got it wrong. John, I can already see you smiling behind your phone. I got it wrong yesterday or last week, guys. I said Redskins were gonna lose, and I said that Eagles were gonna fly. He let me have it. I can already see him smiling behind his phone. Falcons
you caught
are
me
gonna
smiling,
win by
Jamie. Good call.
Falcons are gonna win by 5. Julio Jones is too good of a
Redskins by
receiver.
10, says John.
Julio Jones is too good of a receiver, and Kirk Cousins is not that good of a quarterback. So Falcons by 5.
You say Falcons by 5. John says Redskins by 10. I'm gonna go with the Redskins by 3. Hi, Mike. Come on, jump in.
Come in, Mike. Let's get your opinion. We're covering Week 5 preview of sorts for the NFL. So we're planning to make this a weekly thing, depending on how my two co-hosts, Laurie and John, their schedules conflict with each other. We just got to make sure that we DM each other now, so that we know. Which I did a good job of today. Jaguars and Bengals. Who's gonna win?
Me?
Yep. Go ahead.
Bengals.
Jaguars and Buccaneers, I meant to say.
Oh, Buccaneers?
Yeah.
So,
What'd you say you were breaking up?
Buccaneers.
By how many?
2.
2. Okay. Well, I'm gonna almost double yours, or maybe even triple yours.
Wait a minute, is it
say,
are we talking New York? No, Jets, not the Jets. Sorry.
No, we're talking Jaguars and Bengals. We're talking Jacksonville and Tampa.
Jags by 7, says John. National
I
Football
would-
Foolishness League. You can come in and call it whatever you want, Mike.
I would say Bengals, or not Bengals, what am I saying? Now you got me saying Bengals. Buccaneers by 14. Jameis Winston is a really good quarterback, and this is his time to shine against a always struggling, always can't get the feet off the ground, always can't pounce on an opportunity. That was supposed to be a cat pun, but it didn't work. Always can't pounce on an opportunity, always seems to be struggling. So, Buccaneers by 14.
Okay.
Next. Oh,
no, John's calling you out that's crazy.
What's crazy about it? The Jaguars can never, always struggling. They're literally always struggling. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Every time you turn on a Jacksonville Jaguars game and you just
14-point win by Jamie's. Scott says Jags by 7.
Wait, okay. I may be wrong here, but I think you guys, I think you guys are insane. Jameis Winston. Okay, let me tell you a little thing about Jameis Winston. I know he's in the pros now, and I know it compares nothing to college, but there's a reason he was drafted so high. There's a reason he was drafted before Manziel.
John says, you're the insane one, Jamie. Ha!
Well, I can be insane, but this is my show, and I'm just kidding. The Saints and Eagles.
All right.
Who's gonna win and by how many?
The Eagles.
By
7.
I will say Eagles by 3 in a overtime thriller.
Eagles 3 overtime?
Mm-hmm.
And Saints by 10, says John.
Okay, what is up with these? What is up with these? I feel like you're just hating on me from last week, Mr. John. 'Cause I told you you're going down and you let me have it, and now you're just like laughing at me behind your phone.
And
Too
Scott
bad you
says
sounded
Saints
like
by
a
6.
robot, or I'd tell you how crazy you are in person. But yeah. And Scott says what?
Saints by 6. And Scott is on John's side, John says.
Jeez, man. You're lucky I like you as a co-host, John. You're lucky I like you as a co-host. You're lucky you're a cool dude. Browns and Ravens, which honestly, even though I have to cover this game, I couldn't give less of a crap.
Jamie. Ravens by 14.
You just gotta do that because I'm a Steelers fan, huh? Huh. After my loss last week, you gotta do that?
Scott said, And John says Ravens by 17.
Oh my God. You guys.
And Scott says Browns by 5.
You guys are just ganging up on me.
We can't even talk to each other. How can we gang up on you? So what are your Browns?
Browns by 10. Menzel is gonna shine. So yeah. Did everyone go or did I leave somebody out?
No, we got everybody on this game.
All right. Rams and Packers. You gotta be as non-biased as possible.
No, I don't. It's the Packers. The Packers have to win.
How many?
And they're gonna win by 7.
All right. I think Packers are gonna win by 14. Rams. I still have a deep dark hatred for you because you injured my quarterback. So you're not.
Oh, John McGowan is starting though. I'm being reminded.
You're not getting
any Packers by 21. He says.
Packers by at least 100 points. I'm just kidding.
My team is doing well.
Rams by 14.
Oh, Josh McGowan. Okay, yeah.
Not Rams. Packers by 14.
You said Packers by 14. My team, and I gave him the lowest ahead, but 7.
Yeah, I'm still mad at the Rams. I still have a deep lust, angry, whatever word I can use to say that I'm really angry. That's what word I'm feeling. Bills and Titans.
Oh, and John says, I'm still mad at you for picking the Eagles last week and being so confident. Yes, I would love to hear something about the Broncos picks, Mike. Mike will come in during the Broncos picks. Okay.
What's Michael say?
Mike says I'll come in during the Broncos picks.
All right. So Bills and Titans.
John says Bills by 10.
I will match John and say Bills by 10. What do you say, Lori?
Bills by 7.
Oh, I thought we just lost connection for a second.
No, and Scott says Bills by 3.
All right, cool.
You came to the dark side, Jamie, because you matched me. John says.
Cardinals and hey, I'm just matching you because I'm the sports podcaster and you're my co-host. You're getting docked off your paycheck this week. I'm just kidding. I don't pay you at all.
Cardinals play who?
Cardinals play the Lions. Who and where and how are they gonna win and why? I'm just kidding. Who and by how many points?
Well, Scott came up with the first one, Cardinals by 10.
Okay, I'd say Cardinal. Bold prediction alert. I need to have a siren sound effect for this. Wee wee. Cardinals by 20.
You said 20?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, John also says Cardinals by 20. Let's just make it as clean sweep and say the Cardinals are going to win by 20.
All right, let's go on to the next one. Mr. Deflategate and the Patriots are going to take on the I'm just kidding. Patriots, Cowboys. But no, in all honesty, Mr. Deflategate and the Patriots versus the Cowboys. Who?
The Cowboys.
By how many? I would say Cowboys by 15. Laurie, what would you say?
7.
7. Cool. Cowboys by 7. Does John have a prediction? Or has he typed? Let me go back in the chat real quick to see what he says. Ooh, he says Scott says Pats by 7.
Freebird, Tom Brady. Well, that's this game. Wins by 35.
By 35. John, you seriously want to make me angry on my own sports show, don't you? Yeah, you know.
Brady is going to throw 6 touchdowns.
You are. Wait, this might change my prediction. This might change my prediction for the Cardinals game. Andre Ellington is injured and won't play on Sunday. And someone is calling me. Don't they know I'm doing a show? No, it's probably my mom. My phone. My phone has fallen and it can't get up. So I can't answer it. Sorry, Mom. So wait, did we cover everything on that game or not?
I got Cowboys, and Brady by 35.
So now that I'm watching ESPN while I'm doing this, so I'm looking over. So that's why you see me looking over. So now that you know Andre Ellington is injured, does that change your picks for the Cardinals game? Nope. Or yes? Cardinals are still winning, I think they still win. Says.
All right. Yeah. Oh, well, that's what I said.
Oh, you keep cutting out. I don't know if it's because you're doing work and doing this or not.
Well, no, I'm keeping
the list of who's went and stuff.
Who picked what?
Oh, so that we can go it over our review show that we're gonna do. By the way, guys, tune into our Week 5 review when I make sure to DM them so that we're having a review. But now that they're on this lab, we're having a review. I just don't know when yet. So probably having it. I don't know. It depends what night I have less homework because I don't have fall break for 2 weeks. Only 1 week. Broncos and Raiders. I think Mike said he wants to come in during Broncos.
Yes, Broncos. Mike?
Is it Mike or Michael? Oh, Mike. Duh. Hey, Lori, you might want to refresh because I forgot to let you know you're just a voice for me. It still says open seat.
What are you doing?
Mike. So.
Okay. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, dude. Here's the deal with the Broncos. This might be their week to get knocked off. The reason for that, Jack Del Rio's over there. He carries a crap ton of knowledge away from the Broncos. When we lost him, we lost a lot of depth of knowledge. On the flip side of that, Gary Kubiak comes in and flips a switch and says, I'm going to do it my way. This is not that one guy. Who's that quarterback? What's his name? Peyton Manning's team. This is the Denver Broncos team. So now they're trying to rescape their whole passing game, obviously, because they haven't put that many bullets on the board.
Peyton Manning is an old fart and needs to retire.
No one needs to retire. No one's retiring at the young age of 40. Stop it, punk.
Are you kidding me? All right.
He's got twins now. He's got to pay for college, man. He's got to keep working.
You're lucky on Jamie's Sideline podcast that all of your opinions matter, because if they didn't, then you'd be getting the boot.
John says Raiders by 3.
Raiders may be able to pull it out by 3, but the defense of the Broncos, let's face
it, by 6.
You got to remember, Jamie, the defense is it's pretty pretty stand up defense right now. That's really the only thing we got going.
I say Raiders by 6, and it'll come down to the final minutes.
Oh, Raiders by 6.
Raiders by 3 in overtime.
I say the Broncos win, but will win either by 3 or 7. It's not going to be a blowout, and there's not going to be any more 40-point games until either Peyton Manning fights it out with the offensive coordinators that he wants to do his thing his way again and get everything set up with the way he's used to doing it, calling Omaha on the sidelines right at the minute and getting everyone's attention, and then calling his own play and trying to pick apart the other team. Have you watched him throw a pass, Jamie? He's really not that great.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm a lousy football player.
Excuse me for my language, but it's kind of piss poor.
I mean, I'm old and I can't throw a football or a softball to save my life. I've hit my daughter twice in the head with both. But Lord, I can do better than Peyton does on some days of the week, throwing some of those lame ducks that go up there and quack away as they're trying to get to a man. So,
well, you can always put a soccer ball in his hands and see how better.
Yeah.
How good he is.
And here's the messed up thing, guys. If you don't know Mike, well, we probably all know Mike, but if you don't know Mike, he lives in Denver.
I do.
He lives in Denver.
Yep.
And he's saying home team sucks.
I'm saying that they're definitely challenged. I wouldn't say the whole team sucks because I think the defensive line has come on fire. We've got, you got to remember, we bring a bunch of people that have once played in this team and worked for the organization back into the organization. It's really weird. It's like the good old boy network is kind of come back to life again. So I don't know why we had a team that used to all play together and have been part of this organization over the years, but now they've kind of bring it back. So what's your call, Jamie? What do you think?
Tell us what's on ESPN now.
I'm sorry. I got some exciting news for Steelers fans. That's why I was saying yes over and over again. Martavis Bryant's gonna play. He's gonna play on Monday. So yes. Big fist pump for that one.
My thoughts on Kubiak as a head coach, someone's asking me in the chat.
Yeah, that would be John.
That's John. Okay. John, I think that Kubiak is doing a good job. I think he's been pretty spot on as far as when he talks independently to our local media and is on the radio shows and whatnot. He really is a no BS kind of guy. He wants to win. And he realizes that I think he would bench Peyton if Peyton was really flubbing up during a game. I really honestly think he would drop him to the sideline if it just wasn't working, and he would actually switch out for Oz.
So I have a question, Mike.
No, I have no answers.
Do you want to stay in?
A man of no answer?
No, actually, I can't. I would love to, brother, but I can't. I'm actually working right now. I'm building someone else's website, so I really should be doing some good.
Have fun with that.
I will. Yeah. I will. But
next game,
I look forward to seeing if your intuitions come true with the Raiders coming out. They throw batteries at us, and we're going to their house too, dude. So the Broncos are traveling. They're out of town. They're not playing at home. They're playing in a bowl. So I will.
All right, next, Mike. Thanks. Next game, we're going to cover 49ers versus Giants. Just, by the way, before we go into that in depth, because we are going to go into that, just like you heard before, Mike came in for the Broncos picks. You can do that too. Just feel free to jump in the Blab seat, and if you're not on Blab, get on Blab. Blab.im. Sign in with your Twitter and talk to me about sports. Let's do it.
John says Giants by 10.
I say Giants by 15.
By 15. And Scott says Giants by 7. Lori says Giants by 2.
Okay, I think it's unanimous.
That's the first one we've had a clean sweep on.
So for this game,
how did they? John's calling me out. Wait, how did they win by 2 in overtime or what? Oh, by 2. Yeah, in overtime.
You think 49ers are gonna play that well after they've sucked for the entire
or what? A
majority of the
conversion
season
is
so
what he
far?
said. I don't exactly, Jamie. How about by 12?
Yeah.
I'll change the prediction by 12.
Here, I gotta mute myself to go say hi to somebody.
Hey, I'll pause the recording. Okay, we're back.
Last game we wanted to get into before I got to go to say hi to some friends of mine is Chargers and Steelers. Hey,
Chargers and
what's up? Oh, hi, Gunner. All right, so doing some sports stuff. Hold on, gotta pause this.
He got so hyper as soon as he got here.
Yeah, we know.
go Chargers, or will the Steelers grind it out? Says John.
The Steelers will grind it out
That's by what?
by 10. Steelers by 10.
Okay, Steelers by 10.
Monday Night Lights. Steelers by 10. All right, can you hold it down for just, or I'll say, I'll think we gotta wrap this up because.
Oh no! Can John abstain?
All right, John can do whatever he wants. He's my co-host.
He abstains.
Okay, can you use?
I think you got away with that because he has a visitor.
Can you use a smaller word so that I can understand what he meant?
Oh, can he pull Switzerland or not choose? He wants to not pick so that because he doesn't. Abstain is to withhold from the vote.
Well, then don't pick.
Yeah,
do
don't pick.
Because, you know.
I'm going to say Chargers.
I'll let you have it when we have our wrap-up and review of week 5.
No, he says, fine, actually, Steelers by 3.
Steelers? Okay. I think that's the perfect way to end it.
Chargers by 3.
Okay. That's going to be amazing. I think that's a perfect way to end it. Now I gotta go, now you gotta go punch a wall and pretend it's John's face. I'm just kidding.
Oh, woo, harsh words to a man who's go Chargers. Oh, you're lucky I'm not pulling an Arnold Schwarzenegger and yelling, go Chargers, go.
Really?
That's what he said.
Really?
That is what John said.
You want a job as a co-host, don't you? I'm just kidding.
I was like, what? Wait a minute. I'm speaking for 2. I'm not sure what that was.
I'm joking around. Come on. You know us. We joke around. All right, guys. As you can see, this was Jamie's Sideline Podcast or Week 5 preview.
John says he still picked Pittsburgh.
If you want to join the conversation, please sign up to blab.im, sign in with your Twitter, and let's talk some sports. Maybe you could be the next guest on Jamie's Sideline Podcast ever, because we don't just talk about sports, but we have fun with sports. So, like, comment, subscribe to all the YouTube people who are listening, and to all the people who are on Blab, thank you for tuning in.
Oh, well, it still says on the